Political self and being a Filipino. What is politics? According to Kendall 1998, she defines politics as a social institution through which power is acquired and exercised by people in the groups. It also serves as a mechanism by which individuals develop power and understand proper functioning of a democratic. While Stevens, Angling, and Husim 2015, they stated that politics is a central component of their identity. What is political self? Political self organizes one's beliefs, attitudes, and affiliations and aids the processing of politically relevant information. It constitutes knowledge about the Constitution, government, and governance, exemplifies the ideals and aspirations of the people, embodies the rules and principles of the states, and determines the status and power of the people that is often defined by citizenship. What is citizenship? According to Maria Serena Diokno 1997, citizenship is the most basic identification with a nation. Person relates himself or herself to a group of others who also see themselves as citizens of a larger polity. Origin of political self. Family. The family has a hierarchical structure. Through hierarchy of positions, status, and power. For instance, father acts as a leader and establishes rules to maintain order in the family. This shows that authority is necessary in the development of political self and identity. School. The school's responsibility is to teach moral, spiritual, and political values that will help the students to become patriotic and morally upright citizens. For example, UTS subject, GMRC, ROTC. The school is similar to family, where the teacher acts as the leader in classroom that sets the rules and regulations to maintain order in class. Church. Church helps to shape ideals of citizenship and democracy through the religious teachings, values, and traditions. Peers. Interaction with the peers encompasses and emphasizes the equal distribution of power, rights, and privileges among members of the group. And last, mass media. It is the key to the source of information on politics. And all of this emphasizes moral behaviors that influence political behavior and political self. Theory of political self. Social learning theory by Albert Bandura. A person can acquire learning through observation and imitation. Observation and imitation is important in a process known political socialization. Political socialization is a lifelong process by which individuals gain knowledge about politics. Cognitive theory. Cognitive theory suggests that mental activities such as knowledge, perceptions, ideas of individuals are important determinants of behavior in political attitude. For example, individuals interpret meaning of politics and then choose and decide the actions they will make. Theory of symbolic interaction suggests that behaviors are products of communication, meaning, and symbols. People give meanings to symbols and they express these meanings through language communication. For example, children develop their political attitudes according to the symbols and meanings that their parents communicate to them. Theory of political participation, defined as a citizen's action or activities anchored in politics. For instance, An ordinary Filipino citizen must be allowed to take part in the policy and decision-making process regarding the administrations of the country, which is in accordance to the democratic nature of the Philippine society. Being a Filipino. Who is Filipino? Filipino traits and values. The Filipino hospitality, a Filipino trait that is known everywhere or has also been a trademark of Filipinos to be. Respect for elders, like mano po, constantly using po and op po, using kuya, ate, tita, tito, lulo, lola, manong, or aling to all elders, close or not. Close family ties, for example, like fond of reunions, holidays, birthdays, and fiestas. Cheerful personality. Filipinos have a habit of smiling and laughing a lot. Smiling has been a coping strategy for many Filipinos. For example, maintaining positive outlook after calamities. Self-sacrificing attitude of Filipinos can be seen as an extension of the Filipino hospitality. For example, OFW or overseas Filipino workers, they are the modern-day Filipinos heroes nowadays. Bayanihan, the spirit of communal unity and cooperation of Filipinos. Bahala na attitude, Filipino version of Hakuna Matata, a phrase originated from the Bathala na, meaning leaving everything into God's hand. Colonial mentality, regarded as the lack of patriotism and attitude where Filipinos favor foreign product more than their own, attributed to the centuries of colonization of Filipinos had experienced. For example, patronizing Hollywood films than local films, Korean language than Filipino language, food products. Mañana habit, Filipino term for procrastination derived from the phrase called mamaya na. Example, delaying of doing schoolworks. Ningas kugon means flame and kugon means kugon. Grass refers to the attitude of eagerly starting things but quickly losing eagerness soon after experiencing difficulty. Pride. Most Filipino hold their pride as if they are precious than keeping a good relationship with family and loved ones. Crab mentality, toxic trait of Filipinos where one resents achievement of another instead of feeling happy for that person. Filipino time, Filipinos' attitude of arriving late of commitments, dinner or parties, especially if they are meeting someone close to them. Filipino makers. Proverbs or salawikain, saying that convey lessons and reflection on Filipino practices, beliefs, and traditions. Damiana 2000, Proverbs expressing system of values. Superstition, influenced by beliefs from their culture that pass down from generation to generation, sometimes maybe according to their own experiences. The story of myths and legends aims to explain the origin of things at the same time teach a valuable lesson. Heroes and icons. Heroes serve as a reminder of true patriotism and nationalism as they sacrifice their lives for the sake of their country's freedom and progress.